Marifer, are you there? Having maybe some microphone
Sorry,
problem?
teacher, I
There you
can't
are.
listen to the beginning of middle of the audio because I I have a problem with my Wi-Fi. Sorry.
I understand, Marifer. Don't worry. Just keep it up, all right? Follow our lead. Michael, you go then.
Okay, teacher. They have, ay caramba, mi señal está mal. They have another seminar every 2 weeks on Tuesday.
Every 2 weeks on Thursday. This is the last one, right? Okay. How long will the study group be? I'm gonna go back to the beginning just after Franco. Franco, this is yours.
Teacher, how long will their study group be? I remember, I think 1 hour and a half.
How? Not bad, Franco. Really cool. This is the last item remaining, people. So I am going to go with each one of you who wants to participate. The final exam is
Very soon.
is very soon. Let's see. Thank you very much, Nelly. Wonderful. So Cynthia, I had to go back to this place. This is the second one that it was your turn. And I want you to tell me which one of you have made up your mind. Which one of you has this final option as well. So Cynthia, come on.
Maybe they might disturb other people.
You may disturb people. Not bad. All right, we have 3 out of 6 in here. And Cynthia, you did it perfect. Let's see. All right, there are more students actually, guys. All right, good. In this one, they decide to meet. Who wants to tell me how many students there were? Come on,
There are
guys.
4 students.
4 students. 4 students. Excellent. Who's gonna be next? Crystal. They decide to meet or where?
I think is they decide to meet next to the cafeteria, maybe. I
Next to
think.
the cafeteria. All right. Yes, could be. And finally, guys, this is the most obvious one. So which one of you guys is going to participate in here? Come on, 5 seconds. When is their final exam? Three, two, one. Paco, when is it? When is it going to be?
I think isn't for some time.
Is it for the time? I wanna ask you, yes, this is the final response. Really nice. Next to the cafeteria, just as you said, Crystal, very nice. And finally, 4 students, as Nelly said. Excellent people, you are working marvelous. This is some vocabulary for you to apply it in real life or when you want actually, when it comes to academic matters. So here we go, guys. Let's time for this. Sebas, you start. It is impossible. By the way, you have to match the expression with their meanings. After Sebas, Franco.
There's no way.
It's impossible. There's no way. Okay, move on. Franco. Make something possible. Come on.
Make something possible. Find a way, I think.
Find a way. Yes. Leave. Marifer. I know you haven't heard half of the audio, but don't worry. You're going to get this.
Okay. Leave, go away.
Go away, really nice. Next, Allen, then Sky.
Very much is a big way. In a big way.
Excellent. And finally, Sky. If you want to change, of course, something, go ahead, please. I'm all ears. Do as you wish.
A long time from now, way off.
Way up. Okay, let's see if you people have done it properly. And that's exactly it. Really nice. Instead of saying this, my dear students, you are about to say this in a different context. Now, I am going to go with each one of you, and from each one of this, you're going to say it the same, but with this, using this kind of vocabulary. The word way, all right? Remember, way is part of every part of this new vocabulary that you are acquiring. So here we go. I want you to just make up some sentence that has sense, and I will know what the context is. Don't worry. You just say that sentence aloud. Joseph, you are the first one. Come on. Just make up some sentence for you with this vocabulary here. Ready, Joseph?
No, I don't know, teacher.
Okay, doesn't
I'm
come up to
being...
your mind. Don't worry, Joseph. I'm gonna give you some time. Think about it. Paco. Let's do it.
There's no way I can finish this homework tonight.
This is exactly what I'm expecting from you people. Excellent, Joaco. Nice sentence. I am going to go with Allen. Excellent, Joaco. Thank you. After Allen, Chris.
Sorry, my microphone is turned off. Find a way. Don't worry. I will find a way to fix my broken glasses.
So sorry for that, people. I don't know what happened with my computer. It just rebooted. But we have to continue doing our stuff, right? Just the same thing that we were doing earlier before I go. Thank you very much for waiting for me. I mean it. It wasn't planned at all. So sorry for that. That doesn't even matter now. Let's just keep up and continue. We're still in live stream. Good. Who was participating then? Was you? I think it was you, right, Alan? Hope you got your answer right now.
Yes, well, I can repeat my answer.
Yes, of course.
Okay, the word is find a way, so I say don't worry, I will find a way to fix my broken glasses.
You find a way. Excellent. Really good. Next one. Chris. Thank you, Alan. Beautifully done. Your turn, Chris.
She changed her personality in a big way.
Beautiful. Nice. Wendy. Come on. Your turn now.
Teacher, mi internet también está malo, le entiendo partes y partes se me sale. No lo he escuchado desde escuchar recortado. Lo siento.
Don't worry, Wendy. I will type it for you, all right? The next one. Michael, I want to go with you. Come on.
Teacher, no le logro escuchar.
Do you hear me now?
¿Cuál es la pregunta, teacher?
All right. We have to do some new sentence with the new vocabulary that you just acquired. With way, do you remember? There's no way, find a way, in a big way, go away. That kind of vocabulary, you just have to mix it with a real life and to do a new statement. Don't worry, Michael. I think you are kind of lost. I am going to give you some time to make it up. Joseph and Marifer, you too.
Okay. I'm going away to my house. I'm late for work.
You're going away for your house. You're late for work. Yeah, all right, nice. Excellent. It works. Works for me. Excellent, Joseph. Marifer, nice. It is your turn.
There's no way I can wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Really good, Marifer. And none of us want ever to that happen to us. Excellent. Really good. Cynthia, all right. You're going to be the last one, all right? Here we go.
Okay, I like this English class in a big way.
Thank you very much. That was so tender from you. Really appreciate it with all my heart. Excellent. Nicely done, people. Proud of you one more time. Let's go, please, to the student book. By the way, we are in page 28. So please follow me on that one. This is a new vocabulary I want you to acquire the same way that we did the last one. We have to know some ways to describe some things, in this case, books. We're not going to listen anything here. I'm not sharing my sound either. So you are going to repeat just after I say something. Please, I am begging you here. So turn on, all of you, turn on your microphones. I wanna be hearing all of you. And you will repeat this after me. Here we go. It's a bestseller.
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 That's nice. It's a page turner.
Page turner.
Page turner.
Really good. It's a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Fast read.
Fast read.
Fast read.
Good. Hard to follow.
Hard to follow.
Hard to follow.
Hard to follow.
If you want to describe something that is not good, trash.
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 That's fantastic,
Trash.
people. Spectacular. Really good. So what this is about, when you want to describe something that has some content, like movies, films, series, or even books like this, you can use this vocabulary. So I am going to let you know which one of these are the ones you want to describe for something that you would like to introduce to someone else. It's a bestseller, it's very popular, and lots of people are buying the content. A page turner. What is a page turner, guys? It's so interesting that you want to keep reading, to keep reading it without stopping. You cannot stop reading it. A cliffhanger is kind of the same, but the little difference is that it's so exciting that you can wait for to find out what will happen next. This used to happen when you have sequels, all right? For example, when you get one of the three movies that you were expecting, and the first part is so emotional, so good that you want to know what is going to happen next in the second movie. All right, good. Fast read. All right, fast read in this case is only applying it to books because you have to read them. So fast read is enjoyable and easy to finish in a short period of time. You can say when you are watching something, when you are watching a series, you say fast watch, fast see, all right, instead of read. Hard to follow. It is pretty boring or it is pretty confusing, so it is difficult to understand. And trash. It's very poor quality of contents and offensive material probably as well. Now, I am going to let you know what kind of content I am seeing, and then I want you to do exactly the same with something similar. You can describe a book, you can describe something that with some kind of content in it. Got it? Really good. For example, I would say, I am watching now, guys. I want to let you know this series that is called The Voice. It's about a critical series to superheroes. But it was actually pretty good. Had a lot of cliffhangers. It was one of the best sellers of them all in Prime Amazon. And of course, it was super enjoyable to watch. But now I think it is coming to an end. That series is coming to an end now. The last episode is going to be released next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's being trashed lately. I don't know what kind of people is watching it right now because it's really been a lot disappointing lately. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, you're going to do that kind of thing, the same or something similar, to say something about some content that you are reading or watching. Here we go. I want to ask you now, Franco, come on, my friend. Then after Franco is going Sebas.
Teacher, no, I'm here. I'm sorry. Well, I guess Back to the Future is one of the best sellers for a good reason, because it's a very nice movie with a very nice history, actually.
Excellent, Franco. Really good. Guys, what is the difference between, before I go to Sebas, what is the big difference between history and story? History is usually relatable to that kind of matter, the subject. History, the subject in school, the subject in university, the academic subject that you usually have on some educational institute. And story is when you have the plot, the content. Plot means trama in Spanish, plot. So that story, it can be related as, or it could be translated the same as well as uh, historia, cuento. It's kind of the plot, all right? History es historia, la materia, and story es todo tipo de historia dentro de una trama. Esa es la diferencia entre history y story. Thank you, Franco. Really nice. Sebas, you're next.
Okay. I will talk about of a movie, El Discurso del Rey. For me, it's a bestseller because it's so interesting, dramatic. Also, it is history because it was a position the in a real situation. Also, uh, it it could be it is could be a book. Probably it's a page turner. Also, for me, it's a cliffhanger and fast see. It's fast see. It isn't hard to follow and trash.
Isn't trash. Excellent, Sebas. Really nice. The next person I want you to participate is Wendy. Come on, Wendy. I think this is all we will be waiting for. Come on, Wendy, you got this.
It's very interesting for me because um, because don't all movies are good for me. I think.
Okay, Wendy, what is the name of that movie that is very interesting to you?
Maybe very interesting for me.
What is the name of that is really interesting for you? Oh, to you.
I don't think many movies about bestsellers. I like movies of science fiction or documentaries. But bestsellers.
Actually, people, blockbuster is for movies. I am so sorry I haven't told you this before. Blockbuster is the term for movies, and bestseller is for books. There you go. It's in our chat, in our Zoom chat. Thank you very much, Wendy. Nicely done. All right, next. Last person. Crystal, come on.
I want to talk about the book, Borracho estaba, pero me acuerdo. It's a book, I don't know, it is trash, I think, and but it is cliffhanger, I think, because all the story is about a man that she always drinks alcohol and is in social class like that, but I don't, it's too trash. And I think it could be a bestseller because it showed to us all the context of our country, Bolivia, La Paz, because all of the person that drink alcohol are in that context in the book.
Okay. The book is from La Paz, Bolivia, just as you mentioned.
It's a book from an author from La Paz, yes. It's Borracho
Really cool.
estaba, pero me acuerdo.
Orange está, pero no me acuerdo. I was wrong, but I don't remember. Excellent. Thank you, Chris. Beautifully done. This is the kind of pair work that we already did. So let's have some time for grammar, non-clauses that function as indirect objects. Here, people, this is going to be really interesting because you already know how clauses function with objects, but this time it is time for Spanglish. You know why? Chicos, non-clause functions son lo que ya estamos prácticamente viendo casi siempre. Solamente van a añadir algo que es una palabra, that, ¿de acuerdo? Para añadir o decir algo menos. Ese that va a hacer referencia a algo anteriormente dicho, ¿de acuerdo? Hay varios verbos que ustedes pueden introducir en noun clauses. En las noun clauses son estos de aquí los verbos que ustedes pueden añadir. Agree, believe, doubt, feel, forget. Ok, estos son como vocabularios o bueno, palabras de vocabulario introductorias a algo que ustedes van a decir en una opinión. ¿Listo? Recuerden una cosa, aquí les quiero decir algo. El uso del that es opcional cuando ustedes digan algo. A veces puede quedar implícito, otras veces puede quedar explícito. Implícito cuando no lo mencionan, pueden decir directamente y se va a entender igual el texto. Por ejemplo, miren, I hear Dan Brown is writing a children's book. Muy bien. Aquí podemos o no poner este that que está acá. Sin ningún problema se va a entender la oración, lo pongamos o no. Un nativo en general podría decir cualquiera de los dos, chicos, no es como muy o de nativos o de personas hispanohablantes aprendiendo, no, cualquiera de los dos puede ponerlo o no. Recuerden que el that para clarificar algo, pueden mencionarlo si no se entiende exactamente la misma forma. ¿De acuerdo? She thinks travel books are a waste of time. Aquí podemos decir that también o dejarlo. Ella piensa que los libros de viajes son una pérdida de tiempo. Did you know Robert Ludlum just published a new thriller? Aquí podemos decir that. Digamos que decimos that, ¿ya? Did you know that, Robert? Supiste que, Robert, pero también en la traducción, si no mencionamos el that, se va a entender completamente que esto es que, ¿de acuerdo? Aunque no esté ahí. ¿Sabías que Robert Ludlum acaba de publicar un nuevo thriller? Lo digan o no, va a estar ahí, chicos, y se entiende igual. Ahora, otras cosas que ustedes pueden decir, por ejemplo, les he escuchado decir algunas veces, I think yes, I think no. Está muy bien, se recontraentienden, pero una forma mucho más natural de decir esto es con so, ¿listo? Y pueden juntarlas con cualquiera de estas que están acá. Ya, digamos que ustedes quieren decir eso parece o eso creo. Dicen I think so. En vez de decir I think yes o I think no en caso de que sea negativo. En caso de que sea negativo, simplemente van a decir I don't think so. O sea, I don't, forma negativa. ¿Listo? Es así de fácil, chicos. Es una belleza esto, porque les va a hacer sonar mucho más naturales. Recuerden que en la expansión de gramática, los verbos son seguidos por un noun. Bueno, en este caso de noun clauses. Y los adjetivos complements. Un complemento es cuando te adulan, cuando te dicen algo bueno, ¿ya? Eso es un complemento. Muy bien, chicos, vamos a ver. ¿Cómo hacemos esto? Usamos so para reemplazar una noun clause después de verbos como los que están aquí. Think, believe, guess y hope. Tenemos esto. Does James Patterson have a new book out? ¿Y cómo respondería Wendy, Crystal, Franco, cualquiera de ustedes, chicos? I think so. I believe so. I guess so. I hope so. ¿Listo? El so viene en vez de el that. Es parecido al that. Pero en esta, chicos, menciónenlo. ¿Se acuerdan que el that les dije que no importaba si lo mencionan o no? Es un hecho, no importa, porque se va a traducir igual. En cambio, en el so sí tienen que mencionarlo. I think so, porque es una expresión como tal, es una forma de hablar. ¿Listo? Ahí está. Muy bien, vamos a hacer una ronda de preguntas. Vamos a ver si han entendido bien eso. Let's do it with Sky. Sky, do you think this new problem or this problem that has been out on the streets lately of the miners is going to end up soon?
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
Of course, yes, of course. I will slow it down as well. Do you think this problem outside with the miners is going to end up soon in La Paz?
Miners, teacher?
Miners is mineros.
Okay. I didn't hear the notice. Nothing about that.
Okay, Sky, so you don't think so. You don't think so, right? Like this. And like these people, by the way, in negative short answers, use not and so. We think and I believe. I don't think so, just as I told you. I don't believe so, and I guess not. I have not. That in negative short answers, by the way. I am going to go now with Wendy. Wendy, do you think this, if I show you one horror film, you are going to be entertained? I will repeat it. Do you think if I show you a horror film, you are going to be entertained?
I don't think so, teacher. I don't like it.
Good, exactly. Exactly, Wendy. That is the thing that you gotta do here. Excellent, Wendy. Thank you. And of course, I was wondering that. Crystal, your turn. Um, all right. Do you think the world is going to have some problems worldwide? Chris, there? Your microphone, Chris, isn't turned on.
Yes, teacher, I am here, but I cannot hear you because I have problems with my Wi-Fi.
Okay, Chris, I understand. Marifer, you're going to be the last one. Do you think the World Cup is going to have some problems worldwide?
Sorry, teacher, could you repeat the final, the
Final
sentence,
word?
please? Yes.
Oh, word. It is
Ah,
worldwide and it means mundialmente.
okay. Worldwide. And now, could you repeat all of the sentence, please?
Of course. Do you think the World Cup is going to have
Ah,
some problems worldwide?
uh, um, I guess so.
My very good.
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I do.
Bueno, teacher, maybe I think so.
Yes, that is it. Excellent, Marifer. Nicely done. Very good, people. Now let's do some practice here overall. Let's pronounce the grammar. Okay, we are not doing that. Listen and repeat the grammar examples because I think you already got them. So let's do the grammar practice for now. We're still on the same page, by the way. All right, here we go. Use the prompts to write the statements and questions with noun clauses. You can use that. So here I am not going to write anything. I'm just going to tell you whether you are correct or mistaken. Number 1, Paco, come on, I need you. Speak up. Using that.
Me, yo-
The number 1, Paco, please.
okay. I didn't know that American songwriter and actor Bob Dylan won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 2016.
Excellent, Paco, really nice. Totally understandable. So I'm gonna give you the okay there. Number 2, Michael. Then number 3, Alan, and Sky, number 4.
Okay. Did you forget Indian author Aravind Adiga wrote The White Tiger in 28?
Understandable. Pretty good. Where in this case you could use that. Did you forget that the Indian author Arvid Indica because you are mentioning the word the, all right? But it was good. Excellent. Thank you, Michael. Number 3, come on, Alan.
Okay, she says her favorite book by Malaysian novelist Tai 2008 is The Gift of Rain.
Pretty good. Fantastic, Alan. Number 4, Sky.
Did you know that US author Philip Roth wrote 27 novels during his life?
Road. Okay, understandable as well, so I'm gonna give you the check here. Excellent, Sky. Excellent, everybody. Ah, no, we haven't finished yet. Number 5, Joseph, then Sebas, and then Nelly.
No, 5. I believe that Mexican novelist Carlos Fuentes was born in Panama, not in Mexico.
Perfect. Thank you, Joseph. Really good. Number 6, Sebas.
I think that South Korean writer Han Kang's novel The Vegetarian that received that what is now called the Booker International Prize for Fiction.
It is not bad, Sebas, really nice. But the second one, instead of that received, it is better if we just put it in simple past. Received. Okay? So it makes more sense. Thank you, Sebas. Wonderful. 7, Nelly.
No offense, but I thought that the new Lisa Owen thriller, Mama's Boy, was just plain trash.
Just was plain trash. Really good. You can add this to your vocabulary when saying trash. Plain, it means todo. Fue enteramente. In this. Was just plain trash. Excellent, Nelly. Thank you. Really good, people. Really nice. All right. This is time for you to get a conversation model. So I need 2 volunteers for this. Then I'm going to put you through some breakout rooms, and you will do the same by personalizing the conversation as you wish. Come on, people. I need 2 volunteers. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The first volunteer is Joseph and Crystal. Good. So sorry, Nelly, but I won't forget you. You are in the next time. Joseph A, Crystal B. Let's get it on.
Okay. I'm looking for a good read. Any suggestions?
Have you read anything by Odette Sorel?
Odit Soder? No, I haven't. But they say her mysteries are great.
You mean you haven't read Fracas in Caracas? It's a bestseller.
I didn't know she wrote that. I heard it's a real page turner.
It is. Would you like to borrow my copy? I have it at home.
I definitely would. Thanks so much.
Excellent, people. Very well deserved applauses over there, my dear students. Remember the pronunciation of these words. Suggestions, they say, and I've heard. Really cool. Thank you, guys. Excellent. Now it's your time to do your stuff by yourselves. I am not interrupting you here or cutting you off. The thing that you gotta do here, it is the same, but as you wish. You will add some information of yours. All right. If you want to personalize the conversation from this one, go ahead. If you want to change the whole information or the whole conversation at all, but all right, of course, you have to maintain the order. I mean, it has to have a backbone. Backbone, remember, backbone is columna vertebral. They organize the order, all right? And then it has to make sense, of course. With all of that said, I am going to put you through some breakout rooms, and this is what you gotta do here. This is perfect because we are a pair number. So what you're gonna do in here is basically two conversations. I am going to give you 7 minutes to complete them. Those two conversations between two students, each group is going to be like that. And I want you to create your own. Guys, do you probably have maybe a question or something before we start? Because I am going to create the breakout rooms now. This is your time to start speaking out. Do you have any question? It's all clear? Don't hesitate to ask. Come on. All right, good. I see that you're nodding, so I think this is all clear. So how many are we? Really good. Joseph with Sebas, Joaco, Wendy, Marifer, Nelly, Crystal, Michael, Cynthia, Franco. Yes, Cynthia, Franco, and finally Allen and Sky. Accept. I opened all the rooms. I see you here in 7 minutes.
Teacher,
Hmm?
me bota del cuarto cada vez que entro.
Mhm. Okay, Joaco, you and Franco will work in here.
Ya.
No way, Franco just left. Give me some time, Joaco. Give me some time. Where are you, Franco? Joaco, you're going to work out with Marifer. She's getting back here in a minute.
Ok.
Good. Hello, Marifer. So sorry for keep you waiting, but we had some trouble connection, so you are going to work out with Joaco here, right?
Okay, teacher.
Franco, you just got back.
With Joaquin or
Who's missing? With Joaco, please.
okay, okay.
Yes, teacher. Me intenté unir a la sala y no me dejó. ¿Podría volver a unirme, por favor?
Yes. first. Wisdom time. People, I think everybody here is with their pair already. So Franco, I think it is better for you if you just keep here and you work with Marifer and Joaco. Because everybody else is already with their groups.
Okay, teacher.
No, Franco, you're going to work with. Oh no, there you are. No, false alarm. I'm so sorry.
Okay, teacher.
Nice, guys. I'm gonna let you here. Keep working. I'll be back soon. I'll see you guys in 7 minutes from now.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
¿Saben qué había que hacer?
Estoy seguro.
Creo que teníamos que hacer dos conversaciones a lo que le he escuchado.
Dos conversaciones, o sea, guiones.
Como
Como,
como el modelo de conversación que han leído hace ratito.
Ajá.
Así. He entendido dos, pero no estoy segura.
Entonces, dos, más o menos.
Sí. ¿O ustedes han escuchado otra cosa?
Yo no escuché nada.
A ver.
acabo de
¿qué?
encontrar una foto del grupo de WhatsApp. Y sí, es lo último. Lo de la página 29, lo último, eso hay que hacer.
Ok.
A ver, dice, I'm looking for a good read. Any suggestions?
Tenemos que cambiar todo el guión, ¿no? O solo lo que nos piden.
Creo que podríamos cambiar algunas otras partes, más de lo que nos pide.
Sí.
Ah, ok.
Es que como somos tres, tendríamos que
Tendremos que
hacer
hacer
que
una
una
conversación
conversación
de
grande.
tres.
Sí.
Ok. Entonces. Ya. La primera parte la mantenemos, ¿no? O
Sí,
hacemos
sí.
como un saludo.
Yo creo que mejor lo mantenemos para ahorrarnos problemas.
Ya. Entonces sería I'm looking for a good read. ¿Algún autor que les guste?
Mm,
I like Julio Verne.
Ah, ok. Entonces hablemos sobre él. Have you read?
¿Junior qué?
Julio.
Verne, ¿no? Julio Verne.
Sí, sí, sí.
Ok.
I'm looking for
Have
a
you,
good read. Any suggestions?
have you read anything by Julio Verne? Sería el B. Y la persona sé qué va a decir. A ver.
Yes, Julio Verne is a good writer.
Oh, oh, it's amazing.
Sí, sí, mejor.
Ok, ok, ok. Entonces, yes. Julio. It's
¿Quién va a ser A y quién va a ser B y C?
¿Escritores writer?
Sí.
Ok.
Sí. Sí, está.
A ver, primero hagamos toda la conversación y luego nos repartimos quién es A, B o C.
Ya. Ah,
Ok.
eh,
Yes, Julia Werner, it's an amazing writer. Mm,
luego el A
then,
sería como Julio Verne. No, I
no, I
haven't. But
have.
they
Mhm.
say it's actually a very good writer.
Ok. Julia Werner.
But they say
No, I haven't. But they say,
mm,
mm,
his
mm, mm,
books
mm.
are full of adventure.
But they say it's a very good writer, I guess.
Estaríamos repitiendo lo del C.
Ah, cierto.
Ajá.
Sí, podría
But
ser, but they say,
his books are full of adventure, maybe.
uh-huh,
Yes.
his books are full of adventure.
Yes.
Adventure. Ok. And la persona B va a decir, you mean you haven't read Fracas in Caracas? It's a bestseller. Ok. u- eh, em, Viaje al centro de la Tierra es de Julio Verne, ¿verdad?
Yes. Yes, actually.
¿Cuál?
Ok. Eh, Utilicemos ese libro. You mean you haven't read. ¿En inglés lo ponemos o en Spanish?
¿Cuál del
Ah,
libro?
en inglés creo que sería mejor.
Ok, vamos.
Trip to the Center of the Earth.
¿Cuál es el libro?
Sí,
El
viaje al
libro
centro de
es
la Tierra. O
hacia
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
a Journey. Okay.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, sería, ¿no?
Yes.
You haven't read Journey of the Center to the Earth. Here. It's a bestseller. It's a
It's a
bestseller?
bestseller. I guess yes. I think so.
I think so. Ok.
Creo que el C, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
¿Cómo vamos
Eh,
la conversación hasta ahorita, perdón?
ok, yo les comparto. Estoy
Ya.
escribiendo
Yes.
rapidito. Puede que tenga
Claro.
errores. Lo
No
corregimos
problem.
después.
No problem.
Okay. ¿Pueden ver mi Word?
Yes.
Okay, the conversation is here. Okay, and then le toca a la persona C.
Time's up. So sorry, my friend, Franco, Paco, but you gotta keep improvising. And of course, you will present yours as well, don't worry. I'm gonna keep in touch in this regarding to the time I just gave you, but I remember I told you 7 minutes, and those are already passed. So try improvising.
Okay.
That is the last thing that you could do. Excellent.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Michael and Chris first. Or do you,
Okay.
Joaco, Marifer, and Franco wanna go the first one participating? I think not. So Chris, Michael,
Okay, I'm
get
looking
it
for
on
a
girls.
I'm looking for a good watch. Any suggestion?
Hello. Uh, have you have you read Victor Vizcarra? No, I haven't, but they say. No, estoy mal. Sorry, sorry. Have you read anything, Victor Vizcarra?
Teacher, ¿podemos volver a empezar, por favor?
Yes, go on, Chris.
Sí. Michael, tú empezabas, por favor, con
Okay,
la
okay.
lectura de Víctor Hugo Buscar.
I am looking for good read any suggestions.
Have you read anything by Víctor Hugo Vizcarra?
Victor Hugo Vizcarra. No, I haven't, but her books are amazing.
You mean you haven't read anything of him? He's a Bolivian writer.
I didn't know no, sorry, I didn't know he wrote Bolivian.
But it is. Would you like borrow my copy? I have it at home.
Wrote. Teacher, no he escuchado, creo que mi señal está súper mal. Ay, sí, se colgaba. Ah,
Michael, I hear you. Okay, Chris, Michael, I'm gonna give you some time for your connection trouble. Don't worry, I know that you have been working on, so you already have your note. Next group is going to be yours, Sebas.
Okay. Uh, you start.
Okay. I'm looking for la good read. Any suggestion?
Have you read anything by Dostoevsky?
Dostoevsky? No, I haven't, but they say they had good books.
You mean you haven't read Noches Blancas? It's Page Turner.
Oh, I didn't know he wrote that book. I heard it's difficult to understand.
Yes, it's possible. I'm sorry, but I have to go away. Bye.
But thanks for the suggestion.
Enough. Great, great, Sebas. Great, Joseph. It is not necessary that you read the second conversation anyway. You already have great. Excellent, you both of you. Fantastically done. And now I'm going to go with Allen. And I think he was with this guy, so I hear you guys.
Okay, we're working with Cielo. So what would you like, Cielo? My first conversation or your conversation?
The first.
Okay, the first. You can start.
I'm looking for a good read. Any suggestions?
Have you read anything by J.K. Rowling?
J.K. Rowling? No, I haven't, but I heard that he has great books.
You mean you haven't read any book about Harry Potter? They are bestsellers.
I didn't, but I heard they are bestsellers.
They are. Would you like to borrow my first copy? I have the first book at home.
I definitely will. Thanks so much.
Really good, guys. By the way, since we are speaking in English, the pronunciation for Hotakai is JK. On the other hand, don't forget that this is a girl, this is a woman, so it's she. Excellent, Allen, excellent, Sky. Well deserved applauses for your group. Maintain that, please, that pace. Now I am going to go with the Wendy's group, Wendy and Cynthia. I am really eager to know what you have to talk about. Come on, ladies. Let's start.
Okay. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. I need a good book for the weekend. I'm tired of boring stories. Any recommendation?
Hi, Cynthia. Have you read anything by Matt Haig?
Perdón. Sorry. No, no, haven't. That's on intense. Is it hard to follow?
You mean you haven't read La Biblioteca de Medianoche?
No, no. I don't, I don't, I that, no, I don't really so.
Oh, okay. I it's thought-provoking and it's very interesting book.
Oh,
And it's would you like to borrow my copy? I have it at home.
great choice. Thank you very much. Wendy.
Really nice, ladies. Really nice. Well deserved applauses for you. Same. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Wendy. Just try to focus on your intonation and fluency. All right. The rest, besides from that, awesome. Final group. Joaco, Mari, and Franco. I need you guys to turn on your cameras the same way the other groups did. I want to see you. That's the way. You're gonna start whenever you want.
I'm looking for a good read. Any suggestions?
Have you read anything by Julia Verne?
Yes, Julia Verne is an amazing writer.
Julia Verne? No, I haven't, but they say their books it's full of adventure.
You mean you haven't read Journey to the Center of the Earth? It's a bestseller.
Yes, it's my favorite book.
I didn't know that about travel to the center of the earth. They wrote that. I've heard is a nice book, but didn't read it yet. I didn't read it yet.
It really is. The story takes place all around the world, from London to India and America. It's very awesome.
Yes, you will love that book, I'm sure.
Okay, I think that is now really nice. The complete version I am really expecting for that as well. Don't worry, people. I know by difference that you have been working in this conversation. I've seen you doing it. Thank you very much. You will have the break of 10 minutes to do as you please, and then we will be back and we'll be more dynamic. So please get it on. I see you guys back in 10 minutes. Be joining, people, come on. By the time you turn on your cameras, I'll know that you are there, like Nelly, like Chris, and so on. There you are. I'm gonna start working with you two first. And Nelly, you were supposed to do your conversation, but I am really aware of your trouble of connection. So this is not going to be a trouble for you. Don't worry at all. Don't freak out. I mean, it's totally understandable that kind of situation could happen to anybody. So let's get it on, all right? Here we go. People, please go to page 27. We skipped it, but it is not going to be forever. Just for a while. Chris, Nelly, you two girls are going to help me out in this one, all right? I need you to read, nothing more. Chris, you will be Abby, and Nelly, you will be the other participant, which name is Diana. This first line over here on the left. You start now, girls. I hear you out.
I'm looking for a good read. Any suggestion?
Definitely. This Tanya Nelson thriller, did you know she wrote a new one? I just can't put it down. You'd love it.
Actually, I'm not big on thrillers. The plots are way too complicated. I get distracted for 1 second and then I'm lost. Any good non-fiction to recommend?
You know, you'd be better off asking my sister Liz about non-fiction. She's always up on the latest bestsellers.
Excellent. Till their ladies. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Nelly. Awesome work. Joseph and Marifer. Joseph, you Abby, and Diana, Marifer.
Okay, I'll do that. Not to change the subject, but how's your daughter Kavi doing?
Pretty good, but speaking of reading, I'm kind of concerned that I never see her reading a book. When I was her age, I was totally hooked on reading.
Well, just because you don't see her reading traditional books doesn't mean she's not reading. 16th generation Z, right? Those kids were all born with a cell phone in their hands.
Excellent. Joseph and Marifer. Thank you. Beautiful reading. Allen and Sky. Allen, you're Abby.
Okay. They are all digital natives. They do all their reading on screen.
You're right. And you know what? We millennials aren't all that different. Just look at me with my tablet.
Interesting. You and I are both millennials, but I never switched over to reading on a screen. To my to my mind, nothing beats the feeling of real paper in my hands.
Really good. And I totally agree with that last thing that Allen said. Not to be the paper in the hands. We have to understand from the context here, right? People, I need you to turn on your microphone because sometimes you will be repeating this the same as me. But don't worry. Here, number one, with a partner, answer the questions about the future language. So here we go. I am not going to put this. So here we have on the same screen the questions and probably the answers here. So I am going to give you guys some time to read the text to find out the answers, and then I will ask you. All right, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. I think that is enough. Okay, we have a volunteer. Joaco, number one, please.
Okay, when Diana says about Tanya Nelson's thriller, I can put it down. What does she means? She means that the book is so exciting, interesting, that she wants to
Excellent.
keep reading it without stopping.
I will have added something to this explanation that Joaco said, but I think it is enough with just of his explanation already. Joaco said it all. Joaco, excellent.
Thank
Number
you.
two, Marifer. Thank you, Joaco. Really good.
When Abby says she's not big on thriller, what does she mean? She means she doesn't really like thrillers very much.
What a fantastic way of explaining this and breaking this down. Thank you, Marifer. Flawless. Number three, Cynthia.
When Diane says I would be better off asking Liz, he means Liz can give better recommendations.
Okay. What does she mean? Cynthia, what does she mean? That she's asking for a recommendation? Be better off.
Tengo mala señal. Acá.
Don't worry, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. I understand completely that you have your problem with your connection. By the way, be the better off, people, is when you go to ask somebody else about something else. I'd be better off asking my sister about nonfiction. She was up on the latest bestseller. Okay, good. Number four. I see no more hands risen. So I am going to go with Wendy. Wendy, number four, please.
When Diana says that Liz always up on the latest bestsellers, what does she mean? Maybe totally hooked on reading.
Okay, not bad, Wendy. I like that. When you're up on something, people, it means that you have a lot of knowledge about that topic. Thank you, Wendy. Excellent. Number five, Sebas. Then Crystal.
Okay,
And finally, Nelly.
when Diana says she was totally hooked on reading, when she was younger, what does she mean? I believe that she was completely addicted to, fascinated by, or very uh, enthusiastic about reading.
Excellent, Sebas. Thank you. There's no addition to that explanation already. You just said anything, probably. No, everything instead of anything. You just said everything. Thank you, Sebas. Wonderful. Number six, Chris.
When Abby says she never switched over to reading on a screen, what does she mean? I think she means that it's better read in with a real paper and not in the cell phone, because it is because she is a millennial, so she thinks that it's better read in real paper, and nothing could be like real paper.
Very nice, Crystal. That is it. You just explain it with the explanation over there, with the example there in the text. Basically, switch over to, it means when you have to change something. Okay, when you change something for other thing, it may be A and you go for a B option or an option B. Thank you, Crystal. Excellent. Number 7, Nelly.
Okay. When Abby says nothing beats the feeling of real paper in her hands, what does she mean? I think she means that reading physical paper books is the best experience possible.
Yes, marvelous, incredible. It means that nothing's beat that. So basically what Nelly said. Perfect. We're going to pass this already, people. But just in case, you will have to think and explain this and upload it to our WhatsApp group here, all right? By the way, we are on page 27. This is the thing that you gotta do and answer to these 2 questions. What is Diana worried about? And what does Abby mean to? And etc. etc. Come on, guys. Just wake up on that. Very good. We now have to go to the next page, page 30 and 31. I wait for you guys there. Really good. It's time for some grammar, so time for Spanish. Secondly, embedded questions. Okay, embedded questions are super easy. It's a way of expression, people, when you have to talk without nonstop. This means that you gotta speak and do questions at the same time. I mean, not exactly the same time. It means basically that you have to follow up your sentence with a question or the other way around. It is basically you are saying a statement in an affirmative or negative way, and you just add something by questioning. Chicos, las embedded questions son una forma que van a romper un poco la estructura gramatical de sus preguntas. Si ustedes estaban acostumbrados a preguntar con el auxiliar al primero, al principio, está muy bien. No piensen que no. Solamente que con las embedded questions, esto va a cambiar. ¿Qué va a cambiar? El orden. Nada más. Es muy fácil, pero necesito que atiendan acá. An embedded question is a kind of noun clause. Use if to begin an embedded yes or no question. Muy bien. Nos dice que usemos if si queremos empezar una embedded question con yes or no. Entonces, aquí tenemos. Did you like the article? Embedded yes or no question. Tell me if you like the article. Muy bien. Aquí en lugar de hacerlo con nuestro auxiliar do, ¿no ve? Con nuestro auxiliar, bueno, en realidad sería did, en pasado, porque es simple past. Síganme aquí, miren. Les voy a acercar esto un poquito. Quiero que les quede muy claro esto. No es difícil. Miren, chicos. Did, usualmente ustedes preguntan cuando, esta es su estructura gramatical, ¿no ve? Did you like? Está muy bien. Ahora, para hacer las embedded questions que sean yes y no, o sea, solamente pueden ser las respuestas de una forma, yes or no, ¿no ven? No son open questions. Aquí ustedes van a poner el if, ¿de acuerdo? Pero noten algo. Aquí el like vuelve a su estado base porque el did, de alguna forma, y ustedes saben que el did, el auxiliar, en pasado anula en la pregunta. Cuando es pregunta, chicos. Si es afirmativo, no ni negativo, y bueno, negativo también, pero con el didn't. Aquí, no, miren, tell me if you liked the article. Entonces, no tiene nada que ver con este de acá. Van a borrar el did y van a poner el if. Y después lo van a dejar en su forma pasada simple. Esto se puede aplicar en todos los tenses, chicos. Aquí estamos viéndolo, sin embargo, con a simple. Was the story hard to follow? My husband would like to know if the story was hard to follow. Muy bien. Aquí podríamos decir, my husband would like to know. Aquí digamos que hacemos como una pausa, ¿ya? Digamos, pónganse que la pausa es imaginaria, ¿ya? Digamos que aquí se hace una pausa en el speech, en la conversación. Digamos, Franco le dice, o Wendy le dice Franco esto, ¿no? Y Franco aquí le dice, what would he want to know? Digamos que le pregunto. Y Wendy recién le va a hacer esta pregunta, porque va desde cero, chicos. Was the story hard to follow? ¿No ve? Pero como aquí Wendy no está haciendo ninguna pausa, directamente está preguntando después de hacer el statement. El statement es esto que está en negrito, ¿de acuerdo? En negro. Y todo lo que sigue acá es la embedded question. Noten, chicos, que no pueden preguntar aquí, o sea, en vez de esto que estoy poniendo en círculo, de esta manera. No podrían, ya porque eso es la embedded question. Hace que ustedes puedan preguntar justo después de haber dado un statement anterior. Entonces, ella va sí o sí tener que decir, y con eso pueden usar if the story was hard to follow. ¿De acuerdo? Have you read anything good lately? Muy bien, esta es una pregunta desde cero. Viene y le pregunta Sebas a Joaco. Y él le dice, yes, I have. A ver, muy bien. Ahora, él va a hacer esto un poco más nativo, más natural. ¿Y qué le va a decir? ¿Podrías decirme si has leído algo bueno últimamente? Entonces, al momento de decir esto, chicos, que esto de aquí es la repeated question, ya no puede preguntar con el auxiliar have you read, ni con la estructura. Vuelve, vuelve. O en realidad, lo que pasa aquí es que lo da la vuelta. Si lo notan, lo da la vuelta. You are, you've. Y aquí dice have you. ¿Se acuerdan que como las preguntas cambiaban, no ves? Si nosotros decimos you can, en pregunta es can you. Si decimos you o we have, decimos can, have we o can we, y lo que sea, el que sea el auxiliar. Ese es el punto de las embedded questions, chicos, para que ustedes puedan preguntar de una, sin esperar que el otro diga y ustedes preguntar desde cero. Pueden hacerlo directamente. Use a question word to begin an embedded information question. Muy bien. ¿De qué se trata esto? Esto es como hacer un poco de trampa. A mí me gusta esto en los speakings, chicos. Cuando ustedes tengan examen de speaking acá conmigo y probablemente si se quieran sacar una beca, siempre hay para este tipo de, en este tipo de exámenes siempre les piden el speaking, es un requisito. Entonces, aquí, digamos, les hacen una pregunta. Te preguntan a ti, Michael, what's the article about? ¿Ya? Obviamente te han dado un artículo. Entonces, tú puedes decir con algunas de estas como vocabulario express. I can remember what the article is about. Estás respondiendo la pregunta usando las mismas palabras de la pregunta, pero en forma de respuesta. Es fabuloso. Es una especie de chanchullo, pero siempre queda bien. Aquí vámonos con la otra. Ahora les voy a pedir a ustedes que me ayuden leyendo, ¿listo? El siguiente, después de esta, vas a ir tú, Allen. Why have you decided not to read it? Esta pregunta es como si yo se las hiciera, ¿no? Cada vez que ustedes terminan de leer algo o me están contando algo, yo les pregunto algo desde cero. Pero si quisiera decirles esta pregunta de una forma con embedded question, yo les diría, I don't understand, I don't get, I can't understand what you've decided not to read. De cierta forma, y miren, miren, acá no hay esto, no hay el question mark, no hay. Directamente está todo en afirmativo, ¿ya? Pero se sobreentiende que es una pregunta. Entonces ustedes pueden hacerlo en forma de pregunta o también, como les he dicho en el ejemplo anterior de este, was the article about, en formato de respuesta repitiendo lo mismo, las mismas palabras. Muy bien, quiero que me ayudes a leer este de aquí, Allen, vamos. Bottom.
Yeah. Whose magazine is this? We're not sure who magazine this is.
Whose magazine this is. Muy bien. Aquí va a cambiar un poquito, chicos, con esta parte. Aquí podemos decir, bueno, por supuesto que el who significa de quién, ¿no ve? Pero hay veces donde les va a tocar un who, ¿ya? Y puede cambiar eso. Todavía no estamos ahí, así que prefiero no molestarlos con eso. Thank you, Allen. Excellent. When was it written? Written, sorry. When was it written? No one knows when it was written. Next one. Crystal.
Where is the author from? Do you know where the author is from?
Excellent. Muy bien. Aquí miren, chicos. Aquí Crystal acaba de desglosar esto de la misma manera, solamente con el do you know por enfrente de todos. Entonces, lo único que ha hecho ahí es, esto lo ha vuelto exactamente lo mismo, solamente que, miren, si cambia algo es el orden. Noten cómo el is, aquí está, es la estructura que ustedes conocen. El is está después de la WH question, ¿no ve? Es where, who y cualquiera de esas. Justo después, como debe ser. Pero miren dónde está en la immediate question. Miren dónde está. Lo mismo pasa con este de aquí arriba. Mira, whose magazine is this? ¿Dónde está el is? Aquí donde debe ir. Pero en cambio en la immediate question va a ir al último. Si se dan cuenta en la immediate question, chicos, lo que puedo decirles es que cambia el orden. Se sobreentiende, cambian algunas cosas, pero lo principal que cambia es el orden de el auxiliar en su immediate question. ¿De acuerdo? O lo que sigan, lo que estén siguiendo, de qué estén preguntando exactamente. Vámonos con el siguiente. Vámonos con Nelly. Vamos, Nelly. Next one.
Where does he live? Can you tell me where he lives?
Good. Este es exactamente a lo que hemos visto acá. Solamente que sin el if. Porque miren, de hecho, no nos guardamos esta question mark. Muy bien, Nelly. Good. Next one. Joseph.
Who wrote the book? I don't know who wrote the book.
Excelente. Muy bien. Aquí sigue exactamente igual, pero está respondiendo. I don't know who wrote the book. Es como que te lo estás diciendo a ti mismo también. Te puedes preguntar esto de dos maneras. ¿Quién escribió el libro? Y directamente, no. No sé quién escribió el libro. Ahí cambia formato afirmativo. Por eso no tiene la question mark. Último. Vámonos con Sky.
Who did she speak to? They don't know who she spoke to.
Excelente. Aquí cambia a simple. ¿Por qué? Porque el did está en formato de pregunta. Formato de afirmativo es spoke directamente. Excelente. Muy bien, chicos. Miren esto de acá. Es lo último que les voy a explicar. Después vámonos a pura práctica. Be careful. Use normal word order, not question word order. Muy bien. No digan, do you know where is the author from? Correcto. Esto es lo que no tienen que hacer. Esto, where is the author from? Como nos dice, ¿dónde está? Aquí está, ¿no? Where is the author from? Está muy bien, pero si ustedes empiezan desde cero. Con esto de empezar desde cero es como que no han dicho antes nada. Pero si van a meter un statement antes, si van a meter algo, una oración antes, ya cambia el orden. Entonces la forma correcta sería where the author is from, no where is the author from. Where the author is from. En eso cambiaría. Muy bien, y lo último, ahora sí, pueden añadir estas palabras within. Miren, esto within quiere decir dentro de una pregunta, ¿ya? Dentro de una pregunta y dentro de un statement. Le voy a decir statement siempre, pero ya sabemos que es nuestra afirmación. If an embedded question is within a statement, use a period. Muy bien. Si está dentro de un statement, chicos, para finalizar su oración, gramaticalmente hablando, o sea, en sus exámenes, ustedes van a poner un punto. Si está dentro de una pregunta, pueden usar un question mark. Hay veces donde no va a pasar esto, pero les voy a decir una cosa. La mayoría del tiempo sí va a pasar. Así que pónganle un question mark al final. I wonder that her name is. Me pregunto cuál es su nombre. Do you know what her name is? Aquí de todas maneras se están preguntando. ¿Cómo se dan cuenta cuál es cuál? Ahora, ¿cuándo yo voy a poner una question mark? ¿Cuándo no voy a poner una question mark? Chicos, si notan aquí, si empieza de esta forma, o sea, do you, no you do, ¿no ve? Si es en formato pregunta, entonces ustedes ponen la question mark. Si empieza de este formato, pues no. Pero aún así se puede sobreentender como una pregunta. I wonder what her name is. Digamos que yo digo en voz alta. Y yo estoy hablando de, por supuesto que en el momento no sabría su nombre, de Marifer. Y Michael, tú la conoces, entonces y tú eres mi amigo, ¿ya? Yo digo eso de Marifer sin saber su nombre. Tú me dices, oh, her name is Mary Fernanda. Good. Listo. Y no te estoy preguntando, pero es una forma natural de responder. Muy bien, chicos queridos. Esas son las immediate questions. Suficiente de explicación. Vámonos a nuestra práctica. Aquí no voy a escucharlos tanto. Aquí quiero más que escriban. ¿Listo? Así que voy a dar un orden. Quiero que todos prendan sus cámaras. Todos. Sé que, Joaco, tú tienes un caso especial, así que tranquilo. Pero después todos prendan sus cámaras. Muy bien. El orden es el siguiente. ¿Cuántas preguntas son, chicos? Six. Ok, good. Cynthia, Marifer, Franco, Nelly, Allen, Crystal. Good. Ese es el orden. Los demás pueden ir haciendo si quieren. De hecho, háganlo. Háganlo, dale. Vamos a comparar después. Muy bien. Let's begin.
Teacher,
Cynthia,
can
number
you
one.
repeat the order, please?
Tú, Franco, eres el three. Vamos, Cynthia.
Oh, number one.
Ujú.
The
Quiero
day.
que lo escriban.
Ah,
¿Ya? Quiero que lo escriban.
el mensaje.
En el chat de Zoom, yo copio y pego. Marifer, puedes ir escribiendo. Franco, puedes ir escribiendo. Todos vayan haciendo eso. Una vez que ya tenga listo, ahí lo leen. Adelante, Cintia. Ahora puedes leerlo.
I wonder I wonder if their parents like any news website.
Excelente. Very nice. Next one. Ahora sí, Marifer. Lees.
Do you know where I can buy a copy of this month's Sport Today magazine?
Excellent, Marifer. Really good. Number three, Franco. Read it, please.
Teacher, I can remember who's the author of the Out and About blogs. Did you know?
Rico. Number four. Nelly, Allen, and Crystal. Allen.
Okay, and
Read it.
number four. Okay, I just don't understand why you don't read a digital newspaper.
Perfect. Really good. Come on. Nelly. Crystal.
Había hecho el 4, pero ok, haré el siguiente.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Chris, read it.
Is this today's San Antonio Times? Could you tell me if today's is San Antonio Times?
Excellent, thank you. And yes, indeed, Nelly had to do number 4, but all right, number 5 is for her now. Checking the other 3. Excellent. What happened in there? Okay, it was a matter of your spelling. Don't worry, everything was correct. And Nelly, number 5, are you ready? Oh, no way. Nelly's out. Okay, people. By the way, each of these, don't worry, this is all good. This is all good. When is the next one? I mean, this is probably going to be the same exactly by adding this new statement. Congratulations, guys. Now you know exactly how to do embedded questions. The next activity that we have ahead of us is the listening. So I have to be sure that I'm sharing my sound as well. Here we go, people. Grammar practice. List some print and digital publications you like and don't like to read. Then discuss your list with a partner using embedded questions. Okay, I want to know yours now. Joseph, your favorite websites or blogs. You are going to use an embedded question to ask some of your partners, and then he is going to answer it. Come on, Joseph, you can use it. This is the one. For example, if I ask you, Sky, I would like to know what your favorite websites are.
Yeah, they are YouTube and WhatsApp.
Excellent. Now your turn. Use embedded questions to question and ask somebody else. Come on, Sky. Up to you completely.
Could you tell me if there's some websites or blogs you don't like?
Mhm. Who are you asking to?
To Crystal.
Chris. Come on.
Some websites or blogs that I don't like are Free Fire.
Excellent, Chris. So proud of you. Chris, your turn. Come on. Ask somebody else, Crystal. Whoever you want.
What are your favorite print or digital magazines, Alin Vargas?
My favorite prints of digital magazines. Uh, Let me think. I don't have, but I read about news from Facebook.
Good answer, Alan. Really cool. You know what to do now.
Okay. Joseph, tell me, what is your favorite print or digital newspaper? Tell me what, fa- what, uh, what your favorite print is newspaper? Sorry,
Okay,
tell me. Yeah, okay.
my favorite digital newspaper is the Ver.
Good. Excellent, Joseph. Just hold on a second.
Okay,
Allen, really nice that you are so eager in trying, but you gotta say like this. Tell me, what are your favorite prints or digital newspaper are? Okay, good. Joseph, ask somebody else, please.
Franco, I don't know what digital newspaper you don't like.
Nice.
I don't like the New York Times because I think is kind of I don't know the word, but manipulable.
Unbelievable. Good. Excellent, people. Finally, Franco, you can end up with this round. Just go.
What teacher? I'm sorry.
You have to do the same. Do an embedded question to one of your classmates.
Okay. I don't know. I have to choose one, right? Cielo, for example.
Okay.
Um, what type of sports you don't like? You don't enjoy?
I don't enjoy football.
Okay, guys. Excellent. I think that was out of these publications, but I would get it on. I mean, it was good. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Sky. Finally, next page, people. Page 31, I think. Yeah, 31. This is a conversation model that you have to go with now. Okay, the communication activator here, guys, I am going to do it with you here, all right? I'm just not going to put you through some breakout rooms now because we have to keep advancing. So I need two volunteers, come on. Who's gonna be? Okay, Sebas and Nelly. No more, Cynthia. You will be the next one. Sebas, letter A, Nelly, B.
Okay. Do you know where I can get a copy of the new Newton Times?
I actually don't know, but maybe at the newsstand on the corner.
I tried there, but they were sold out. There's an article about a doctor of a soccer team in there. I'm leaning to read.
Oh, it was great. If I had the paper, I'd give it to you, but I always read it online.
Do why didn't I think of that? Why?
Really nice, you two, the both of you. Why didn't I think of that? It is an idea of why you haven't thought of something before. Really good. Maybe you want to apply this in real life, so write it down. Excellent. We have to go now to the next page. Pages 32 and 30 in our student book. Here we go. By the way, congratulations, guys. You already know embedded questions. This is how you must apply them in real life. Vocabulary. Some formats for reading. Read and listen, then listen again and repeat. Here we go.
Print formats. Hardcovers.
Okay, guys, are you listening? Sebas, do you listen? Not if you do.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. So I am gonna be pausing the audio. In each part, I listen to something new. So please turn on your microphones and repeat after it. Come on, people, just repeat. Turn it on.
Print formats.
Print
Hardcovers.
formats.
Print formats.
Print
For
format.
Print formats.
Covers.
In print formats, you will have. I will repeat it for you.
Hardcovers. Print formats. Hardcovers.
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 Hardcover.
Hardcovers.
Paperbacks.
Magazines.
Come on.
Paperback.
Paperbacks,
Paperback.
magazines,
Magazine.
Magazine.
Magazine. Good.
Digital formats.
Digital formats.
digital
Digital
formats,
formats.
E-readers.
e-readers,
E-readers.
E-readers.
Websites.
websites,
Blogs.
Websites.
Website.
Blogs.
blogs,
Audio format.
Audio formats.
Audio formats.
audio formats,
Audiobooks.
Podcasts.
audiobooks,
Audiobooks.
podcasts,
Audiobooks.
Audiobooks.
Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Perfect. So there are some formats for reading, people. I don't know which one of you do you really prefer. In my case, I would read in digital formats in websites and maybe by listening to some podcasts. But we will see. Each one has its preferences. So here we go. I am going to ask you the same for you. Which one do you find more comfortable for you, Michael? Michael, are you there? 3, 2, 1. Wendy, I haven't heard you in a while now. Wendy, which one of these do you prefer?
Website.
Websites. Not bad. I prefer reading on websites. Franco, which one of these do you prefer?
Well, I think I prefer audiobooks or websites.
Audiobooks. Fantastic. Now, it depends on how old are you, maybe. Thank you very much. Joseph, same question. Do you come on?
Well, I prefer listening podcasts while I do exercise or when I before go to sleep.
Interesting. Excellent, Joseph. Thank you very much. Here we go. Next exercise. What we read. Check the times and places you like to read, and then you will compare your ideas and why. I'm gonna go with Allen, then Cynthia.
Okay. Why I'm driving a car? I need to
Explain me
complete
why.
the statement. Yeah. I prefer listen to podcast when I am driving a car because you are focused in the street on the street and you can hear the audio, the topic.
Really good, Allen. Nicely done. By the way, guys, each time that you say prefer, the next verb that is going to come up, it is whether in infinitive or gerund. Gerund, preferably. All right. Good, Allen. Thank you. Cynthia, what about you?
I prefer well, communi commuting on public
Muting.
transportation. Yeah, muting.
Commuting.
Yeah,
Yes, good.
commute.
Why?
I like reading on public transportation because it makes the trip less boring.
Less boring. Excellent, Cynthia. By the way, guys, commute, it means desplazar. Commuting, desplazándome, desplazándose. Excellent, Cynthia. Pretty nice. I'm gonna ask Marifer. Haven't heard your voice in a while. Come on.
Um, I prefer listen to music or listen to podcasts while I'm taking a bath because it's relax me.
It relaxes you. Excellent. Remember, I prefer to listen, but I would say better, I prefer listening to music. Chicos, después del prefer, de la palabra preferir, prefer, porque hay dos formas de decir prefer. Una es rather, la otra es prefer. Después del rather, que se los estoy escribiendo acá, después del rather viene el verbo en formato base. Base, ¿ya? Sin to, base. I rather do, I rather eat, rather listen. Listo. Pero después de decir prefer, pueden venir ya sea el infinitivo o el gerundio. Pero yo usaría más, en caso de que esté en un examen, el gerundio. Lo que quiero decir es ing, ¿ves? Gerundio. Prefer doing, prefer relaxing, and so on. Excellent, people. Really good. Thank you very much. Here we go. We're going to listen for main ideas here. And you gotta tell us here to the rest of the class and listen to the speakers talking about their states and reading. Well, in reading, sorry. Then choose the correct answers. Here we go. This is going to be completely volunteering. So I encourage you to participate in the next exercise. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
1. Edgar Wilson from New York. I love a good page turner, but to tell you the truth, I'm not a great reader. They say some people learn better by hearing something and other people by seeing it. Well, I'm one of the people who are better off when listening. I don't know why that is, but like they say, it is what it is. When I heard my first audiobook, I was hooked. People like to argue that listening to a book isn't as good as reading it, that the story flies by too fast. They also say it's hard to go back to listen to something again, it's just too hard to find it. And all those things are probably true. But in spite of those disadvantages, I never put down an audiobook. I think that for me, the problem with a traditional print book is that I get distracted. I begin thinking of other things, and I just get lost in my thoughts and put down the book, sometimes never to go back to it. But when I'm listening to someone tell a story, I feel much more involved. It's almost as if there's a person there with me. I tend to listen and pay attention when someone is talking.
2. Kumba Diallo from Senegal, West Africa. So I'm a teacher and a big reader. I've always got a book going, usually a bestseller of some sort. Something you just can't put down. And I have to admit that I like the feel of a real book with real paper in my hand. But I don't object to reading on a screen. I'm likely to be reading one book in a paperback and another one on my tablet at the same time, especially if it's a cliffhanger or a good mystery. I'm crazy about those. Or sometimes I'll get the same book in both formats so I can keep reading on my commute without having to carry a book in my purse. But when I travel, last month I took a group of students on a 14-day trip to Cape Town. I just can't fit 2 or 3 books in my carry-on luggage, and I just switch over to digital 100% of the time. There's no room. It's either a pair of shoes or 2 paperbacks. So when I'm traveling, I thank my lucky stars for that tablet. Can you believe that that thing can carry over 1,000 books? And by the way, one of the things I like most about them is that if there's a word I don't know, I can just click on it and bingo. Up pops the dictionary definition. I believe in having the best of both worlds. A paperback for the feel of the book in my hand and the ease of finding something, and the tablet when I'm on the move.
3. Seth Milgram from Washington, D.C. Okay, I'm a Gen Z, born in 2006, and I grew up with a cell phone in my pocket. And now my smartphone's where I get most of my information, and that's how I connect with my friends. So for me, it's only natural to read books on my phone. I hear a lot of criticisms of older people about our constantly looking at our screens, and I'm sick and tired of their saying we young people don't read. Maybe that's true for a lot of younger people, but I do, and my friends do too. It's just that we're less likely to read an actual physical book, except maybe at home. Sometimes.
The feel of a real book with real paper in my hand. But I don't object to reading on a screen. I'm likely to be reading one book in a paperback and another one on my tablet at the same time, especially if it's a cliffhanger or a good mystery. I'm crazy about those. Or sometimes I'll get the same book in both formats so I can keep reading on my commute without having to carry a book in my purse. But when I travel, last month I took a group of students on a 14-day trip to Cape Town. I just can't fit 2 or 3 books in my carry-on luggage, and I just switch over to digital 100% of the time. There's no room. It's either a pair of shoes or 2 paperbacks. So when I'm traveling, I thank my lucky stars for that tablet. Can you believe that that thing can carry over 1,000 books? And by the way, one of the things I like most about them is that if there's a word I don't know, I can just click on it and bingo. Up pops the dictionary definition. I believe in having the best of both worlds. A paperback for the feel of the book in my hand and the ease of finding something, and the tablet when I'm on the move.
3. Seth Milgram from Washington, D.C. Okay, I'm a Gen Z, born in 2006, and I grew up with a cell phone in my pocket. And now my smartphone's where I get most of my information, and that's how I connect with my friends. So for me, it's only natural to read books on my phone. I hear a lot of criticisms of older people about our constantly looking at our screens, and I'm sick and tired of their saying we young people don't read. Maybe that's true for a lot of younger people, but I do, and my friends do too. It's just that we're less likely to read an actual physical book, except maybe at home. Sometimes. But one thing we always have with us is the phone. It's portable, convenient, and always ready. Nothing wrong with that, is there? I know paper books have some advantages. They say they're easier on your eyes, and I've heard it's easier to flip back to somewhere early in the book to check something out you want to read again. But I'll let you know what I think after I try one out.
4.
Marcela Sebastián from Concepción, Chile. Let me start by saying that I think print books are not great for the environment. Where I come from, in Chile, we have beautiful forests and trees, and I would like to preserve them. Now, if you asked me if I'm a big reader, my immediate impulse would be to say no. When people ask me if I'm reading anything good right now, or whether I've read any good books recently, I feel like I have to invent something. I'm actually a little embarrassed about it. And when I'm just getting to know people and they ask me what my favorite book of all time is, I panic. I can't think of anything on the spot. I'm thinking, do they all think I don't read? Just the other day, I was talking with my husband about this, and he was surprised. He said, "But you read all the time." And then it hit me. Duh, I do read all the time. I'm just not a big fiction fan. Novels bore me. I like things that are current, that are happening right now. I'm a total news addict. I get constant breaking news updates on my phone. I've bookmarked every politics website there is. I subscribe to 3 digital newspapers and 1 digital current events magazine. I even read that stuff on my phone in bed when I can't sleep at night. And when we get together with people, I'm the one who's up on all the news. So, I'm gonna forget about being embarrassed. I've come to the conclusion that it's just a question of different strokes for different folks. Not everyone reads the same things in the same ways.
1. Just in case, I'm going to ask you one by one, but I would like you to do it voluntarily first. Give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sky number 1, please.
What's Edgar Wilson's favorite kind of book? Is be an audiobook.
Thank you, really. Number 2, Crystal, please. Thank you, Celia.
What's Koba Dahlia's favorite kind of book when she travels? A digital book on her tablet.
Really good. Wendy, number 3. And then Cynthia, number 4. Thank you, Chris.
What's Seth Milgram's favorite kind of book? Let there be a digital book on a phone.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Wendy. Cynthia, number 4.
Okay, number 4. What's Marcela Sebastian's favorite thing to read? Letter A, news and current events.
Let's see if all of your answers are finally correct. And of course they are. Thank you, people. Really well done. Okay, we have to read the questions and go for this, but I am going to let you do this as an assignment for the next class. We have to complete a questionnaire here. This is completely personal, my students. So these 2 activities, I am going to let it for classroom. So we have to go to the next page. This is the final page that we have to see today's class. So I beg you, you must pronounce this correctly. And you have to write down some vocabulary that it is going to be probably new for you this time. So anyway, here we go. Reading. Read an article about the role of reading and learning. Okay, reading and learning. Do most students prefer print or digital sources? Here we go. The first. Okay, I need 2 people in the first paragraph. The first one is going to be, okay, Nelly, and then Joseph. Please, guys, go on.
Okay. Today, educational publishers offer students and teachers an array of digital educational materials that are attractive and less expensive than traditional print materials. Additionally, a growing number of students use random websites for study as well, although these can be less trustworthy than the materials created by established established educational publishers.
Thank you, Nelly. Really well. Joseph, you're up.
High schools and college students who are digital natives believe they can read faster from a digital source than from a traditional print textbooks. However, when they are asked which kind of materials they prefer to learn from, surprisingly, many prefer print.
Surprisingly, you have read really nice. Excellent, Joseph. Now, two more. Allen and Marifer. The second paragraph, please.
Okay, students have shown that students are correct about speed, and speed would seem to be an advantage because an education requires a vast amount of reading. Unfortunately, however, there are recent indications that speed doesn't necessarily improve learning outcomes.
Really good, Allen. Please repeat advantage and unfortunately.
Advantage, unfortunately.
One more time, please. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Allen. Marifer, you know what to do. Please start reading.
As an example, one recent study of 90 university students found that when students read a text longer than one page, their comprehension of main ideas was equally good from print and digital source, but when the students were tested on key details or specific information, they performed better when they had learned from print.
From print. Really nice, Marifer. Thank you. Next, people. Sebas and Wendy. Sebas, you go first.
Okay, what could account for this difference? Some believe that identifying details in a text longer than one page requires more focus than simply understanding its main ideas. Research believe that the reason comprehension of key details of lower when students learn from a digital source is distraction.
Excellent. Researchers. Come on, say it after me. Researchers and key details.
Key details.
Excellent, Sebas. Wendy, you're next.
It, it has been found that the act of scrolling through digital material as opposed to turning the page of a book dis- disrupts students' attention. Another theory is that online sources contain numerous hyperlinks that distract students by drawing their focus away from the original article. Clicking on links and reading them makes it hard for students to remember what they had been reading.
Excellent, Wendy. Thank you so much, really. Now, two more people. I am going to go with Franco and Crystal. The next one, please.
Here, I'm sorry, since when?
Since here. So,
So, is the trend towards digital learning a good thing? In many ways, it is. Nevertheless, in spite of the advantages, of cost and convenience, and the
convenience.
fact that the students can read digital text faster. Several recent studies have indicated that when students are given a choice between print and digital course materials, a majority part of them choose print.
Choose print. Excellent. Thank you. Next one, please, Crystal.
Some say that it's easier to underline or highlight important points and then find them again when they need to study. Others say that they want to keep their book after the course is finished. Many textbooks are only available for one semester and then students lose access.
Please continue, Crystal. One study.
One study of more than 500 US college students found that of students who had used both print and digital text. 57% preferred print, although 21% liked a mixture of both. Another study found that 92% of college students cited preferred physical books.
Perfect. Thank you really much. Um, Thank you very much, my dear Crystal. And finally, Joseph, last paragraph ever, please, in
Okay.
this text.
We know that digital education materials are here to stay, and their use is growing. Over time, students' preference may change, especially if pupils can offset some of the things students say they don't like about digital materials.
Thank you, really. Offset, it means compensar. Offset. Chicos, les voy a dar la tarea en Spanish para que les quede clarito. Tienen dos tareas. Hace rato les dije que van a hacer lo de las páginas anteriores a nuestro libro. Y ahora van a hacer de esto. ¿Listo? ¿Qué van a hacer? Pues pueden basarse en esto también para ponerlo. Pero quiero que en sus propias palabras, sí, en sus propias palabras, es tiempo de un writing, reescriban este texto. Pueden utilizar el vocabulario que ya han usado, pueden usar el vocabulario nuevo, pueden usar cualquier tipo de vocabulario, pero mientras tenga sentido. Lo que voy a calificar ahí simplemente es ortografía, o spelling, grammar structure and composition. La composición de su texto nada más. Mientras sea, ya saben. Introduction, body, and conclusion paragraph. Súper bien. Nice. Is that everything, guys? Yes, that's everything. Thank you really, people, for being with me once more. I really had a good time together with you. And I hope you to be here next week at the same time for next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Take care, Olaf.
Thank you,
Have a
teacher.
wonderful weekend.
Goodbye. Thank
Bye,
you.
teacher. Have a nice
Bye,
day.
teacher.
Goodbye,
Bye,
teacher.
guys.
Bye, teacher.